Good day, YouTubers. I repaired this Chinese inverter. It's a grid tie inverter. Had it working great. Come back 2 hours later, it didn't work anymore. It happened to both inverters that I have. So I'm thinking somehow a spike surge came through the line and blew up some of the MOSFETs on the inverter. At least I'm hoping that's what I find. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to start running the extension cords off an off-grid inverter. I bought a cheap one 2 years ago at Lowe's, and right now you can see the voltage is 14.7 and it's running a fan right now. I have to bring it down because the batteries are boiling so hot. I'm not using it anymore. The Bantam Power didn't stop the surging because it only stops 15 amps. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to build a box where it blows 7.5 amp car fuses, and then I can grid tie, and when the electric company tries to blow up my inverter over and over, it'll just blow the fuse. Still using the solar panels. I bought that in Dallas. This is something I brought with me from Nevada. That makes 22 volts, that makes 40 volts peak. It's working really good because the batteries are way up. As you can see, I got over 25.8 volts in 4 batteries. Right now, the update on the truck is we got it all body worked in first prime. I'm going to have to block it out, then lightly reprime it for wet sanding, then I can start the paint work on the bed. The paint was deteriorating really bad. Yeah, and I'm running this fan just to blow out the primer and any paint fumes I get. I cover everything up. It works really good. So yeah, I now have a paint booth. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you feel like it. So yeah, run off-grid, on-grid. The Chinese inverters are being blown up by the electric company is my theory. If you run a hot wire through a 7.5 fuse, it'll just blow the fuse, and you just replace the fuse, keep a handful of them around. Meanwhile, you could put everything else on a small inverter or a large inverter and run everything to reduce your electric bill. It's a fight to survive. The electric companies are fighting back by surging the line. One thing I did learn is that the Bedini said they couldn't run their Bedini motor through an inverter. When they were charging batteries, they couldn't even hook their batteries up to the Bedini motor because the 200 volt spike just ruined their inverters too. So this is what's happening. It has to be like a lightning shock through your line. The electric company can send directly to it to blow up your Chinese inverters. But now I'm learning how to repair them, and once I get that done, I'll show you what I did to fix it. The first one I had blown up on me, I replaced the larger MOSFETs on the AC side, and once I did that, it went back to working again. Just waiting to see what went wrong with the new inverters. Anyway, good day. Here's a tip for you. Look out for the electric company. Protect yourself with small fuses, and maybe you can grid tie the Chinese inverters.